everyone, I am IndieBin, and I am here with an episode of Boid. This is a game that I used to play on my series. This is a game that I played on my channel a little bit, way back when it was first being released, and I had a lot of fun with it, and you guys seem to too. It's actually the best, it's the series that has done the best on my channel so far, and I'm pretty proud of it, to be honest. So I think what we're going to be doing is testing it out, seeing how everything works. Oh, sweet, that's a cool power-up. So I kind of see how these things work now. That's cool. So, that's right. These guys are fast, but really crap at fighting. And it looks like we have a little bit of a passage there. The crabs are strong at fighting. So you have to make sure that they don't get the opportunity to take it. Okay, good. We have some alternate generation going on. Okay. That guy should be turning into one of them folks. Just place him there. Send reinforcements to the crab people. Don't want to be losing that early. And we want to get a strong force going. That's important, so that we can take out large numbers of them. Because what happens is everyone generates at the same speed from these little pod areas. But what doesn't happen... Oh, shit, okay. But what doesn't happen is people... like, this way, fewer of my guys can kill more of their... Oh, I did not notice that. That's going to be something we're going to want to take. So we're going to actually let most of their guys die off in this fight. In that quick little fight to gain some influence there. We don't want to lose the crab spawn place. So we'll send our guys there. And we don't have anyone there. So we'll bring a few people back to the... Shoot. We'll bring a few people back to the freezing area. Get these guys turned into crabs. Come back, retake that area. AFAP, as fast as possible. Send these guys back down. We should be able to regenerate the... Oh, we wound up winning. Nice. Okay, so I never realized we actually captured that, but we're going to send as much of a storm as we can over there. As soon as we get people turned into crabs. Okay. Alright, so this guy is probably going to be trying some cheeky shit. And they have a freezy place, which we don't want to allow. So we'll have our fast guys kill him. Send more people up there. Send these people up there. Although they're still frozen, which is weird and strange. We'll use this there. We don't... Oh, wait, it affects our own guys? Shoot, didn't realize that. That's disappointing. But it looks like we should be able to win over there. We have a lot of people not being used there. Send these guys back, make some more crabs. And we should be able to gain a pretty solid amount of spawning power in their general area. Send these guys down here, because that's where I believe that the bulk of their forces should be. And over here, we look good. Bring these guys over as reinforcements to take their crab spawner. If we have all the crabs on the map, that means that we should be able to beat them in any fight. Okay, so that's not necessarily good. Now, we should be able to hold off most of that force. As well as, since it's now undefended mostly. Ah, yes, perfect. Since it's mostly undefended, we should be able to... Ah, crap. Okay, that's incredibly lucky that they did not manage to deal with that. They seem to be sending some people over to turn into crabs, which is dumb. But what we'll do is we'll just make sure that we can take out as many of their guys as possible. They seem to have also a hell of an army up there, because they keep on sending out people. But it looks like we have just about won this, and even if we haven't, they're turning a guy into one of the fast guys, which is stupid because they can't fight. So we've got a bit of a crab army. Now we just have to kill off the rest of their guys, which shouldn't be too difficult. I think we're going to be beginning to convert people to the fast kind so that they can just hunt them down. You know, all that goodness. Okay. Victory, of course, because I'm so great. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to try to do 10-minute or so episodes of this game because, you know, it's a little bit easier to do short episodes in general for uploading purposes as well as watching, you know. Alright, so we're going to be striding onwards. I think what we're going to do is we're going to grab this freezy zone, freeze the people inside of there, and what that should allow us to do is take that point much easier. Okay, now we want to make sure that we know where all the points are. That, I don't know what that is. It's probably not important, although I don't know. We want to take that. We want to make sure that we're getting... Shit. We want to make sure that we're getting as much coverage as possible. And I don't want him to turn into one of the, like, fast guys. Because the more fast guys they have, the less effective they're going to be at fighting. So what we want to do is try to sneak on into their... into places where we can grab some of their stuff. And that looks like it's going to be tricky. Okay, so we'll keep sending people over. We can't lose that. If we do, that means that we're not going to have a spawn anywhere near ourselves. Actually, wait, no. It'll mean that we don't have the same kind of power that we could. Because it should, in theory, be a relatively accessible place. Okay, we don't want those guys turning into crabs, though, because basically what's nice about the crabs is they turn a relatively mediocre force into an incredibly effective one. We can't let them take that. So what we're going to do is we're going to just have people flow in there, and our crabs are going to be reinforcements. So now we're going to have to change these guys into crabs sooner rather than later. Because the faster we can do that, that means that we're going to have a much stronger force out there. So, bring them back. We'll bring some up there, actually. Have these guys attempt to counterattack that. We don't want them taking the freezy bit, so we'll move in there. Send them in. Our crab auxiliary, basically. Okay, so they're frozen, which should give us enough time. Well, I don't know. We didn't really use that freeze very well, but we'll try to attack that part. The way we're going to do that is by changing a lot of people into crabs. Okay, and they froze it. That's not good. Try to keep attacking there. The more people we can have as crabs, the better, because you know it's just sort of more bang for your buck. The fast guys are decent because they can take advantage of attack opportunities, but when it actually comes down to it, they don't have the same fighting power that you'd like from your little like sperm army or whatever you want to call it. So I'm not really sure what that is, but it looks like it could be cool. Okay, so we're gonna have. Looks like we're going to have a bit of a mess on our hands. So we're going to want to freeze them so we can have time to prepare. And I don't know why people just stop becoming crabs or something. Okay, that's not good. So what we're going to do is we're going to have these guys take that point back. Looks like we should have that point. They're just going to have that, which means that we're going to box them in without any way to create crabs or, I mean fast guys, I guess, but that's not important. So we want to take that back as quickly as we can. Okay, and then we want to make sure that they can't freeze our huge group here. In fact, it'll probably just be easiest to cut this guy off right there. Send in some more crabs. Alright, cool. So we should be in the clear to just take him out now. Advance! We are looking good. Awesome. I do not know what this is. Okay, cool. Victory. Alright, so if you've enjoyed the episode, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, comments. I read them all, by the way. It's all good. So, I've been Indie if you've enjoyed. What the creepy outro. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Have a good one.